Welcome to Business Learning, the future of mobile masterclass with Testbirds. I'm Rachel Hicks. Anytime a new mobile phone, app or other software hits the market, the review sites and consumer forums catch fire. Development teams and marketers are glued to the screen to find out whether they've delivered the right product without any bugs or usability issues. But a single small discrepancy could destroy the reputation of a brand. And this is the reason why testing and retesting are the first and second commandments for developers. Still, too many projects fail. Why is that? Because too many tests are failing. How do you design and run infallible tests set in real, accurate environments? Well, this is what we're going to learn today from Philipp Benkler, CEO of Testbirds. Philipp, good afternoon.
Hi Rachel, thanks for having me.
No problem. Now, why do so many digital products still fail to give a solid user experience?
Well, today everything is about becoming digital. Our entire life has become digital with many digital apps, smart assistants, and so on and so forth. So the competition is growing as well because every company is going into the digital space. In order to make a successful digital product, two things need to work. First, we should not have any feature issues, so an app should work and function flawless. And second, we need to provide the best potential user experience so that the end user actually likes the result. And there are a few challenges, but it all comes down to the priority of testing. What we have seen that priority of testing is not set high enough, so that testing usually happens too late in a development life cycle. So what actually should happen is that testing should work and start throughout the entire life cycle of development. And therefore, it's important that there is enough time, budget, and resources allocated with the right priority in order that testing is happening continuously.
So how can technical failures slip through the test? Is the testing broken?
It's not really that the testing is broken, it's actually that the development requires more frequent app updates. So traditional testing methods are not good enough anymore. They're a good base, but we need new, smarter methods as well to overcome those new required methods. So for example, it is now required to have quicker and more frequent turnaround times of testing. So therefore, smart testing methods such as crowd testing make sense to implement in order to increase the quality.
So tell me about crowd testing. How does that help and what difference does it make?
So crowd testing is testing with the community. We at Testbirds have 300,000 people globally distributed in every country in the world. Those testers together have 500,000 devices or more that they use for testing. So how does it work? Quite simple. Everyone can sign up as a tester and become a Testbird. You get then invitations for a test project. Usually 20 to 50 people are invited and participate in the testing. Testers look for defects on their personal device and provide user experience feedback, so their opinion how they like something. In order to make use of that, we can improve quality, but also the user experience of digital products.
So what are we going to learn from the following videos?
So as I mentioned, there are two components. One is feature should work, so the quality assurance QA. We'll talk about best practices in QA. We'll talk about how to build a good user experience testing setup, but we'll also touch upon a little bit more in detail on crowd testing and test automation and how that is important as smart testing and additional to traditional testing methods. And I will also give some real-world examples that we have been experiencing with.
So Philipp, what makes you an expert?
So I'm CEO and one of the founders of Testbirds, and we've started the company 7 years ago and obviously working with hundreds of customers. So we do have some experience in testing, but before Testbirds, I used to be a freelance developer. So we have been going through those issues and have been building a successful company nowadays. So I think I can give the audience some insights from my personal journey, but also the Testbirds journey.
You're going to introduce and lead a number of videos following this, but for now, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.